You're now rocking with the CHH, so tune in to the CHH.
Yeah, this is the theme song, not an interlude. CHH with Kim and BERTY, I hope you're in the mood for a special guest in the interview. Supporting the kingdom and we continue to bring it to you non-stop. Yo, the show's a pop. Sunday night, 7th Century, we all fill your spot. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, keep it locked. We live a live nation, we rising to the top. Yo, it's a Holy Ghost party, get your groove on. The KB double player, keep your move on. You can make the convertible if you groove strong. Come on and get your praise on for about an hour long. Shout out to Kim, yo, this is our song. You can check the time zone, the show's coming on. Tell your friends to tune in, we won't steer you wrong. CHH with Kim and BERTY, tap in and cheer along.
You're now rocking with the CHH, so tune in to the CHH.
It puts me on pro. Well, I put it on pro, but
Hey, welcome to the show, Yoel.
You gotta be that.
Hello. Welcome to the show, Yoel. Hey.
Okay.
You know, we live now. Happy Sunday. How are you?
All right.
Just checking. What's so funny?
I'm laughing because Yoel talking like we just did go live, like whole conversation going on.
I mean, a whole conversation.
How you doing, Kim? How you doing, Yoel?
Doing good.
Ooh.
Goodness, bad. Y'all been having a good weekend?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get to see my weekends.
Why, Kim?
Y'all know that. Because I live at the airport. I don't get to see the weekend. I came out today and it was cold. It's been hot the last couple of days, but it's cold now. So it's cold front coming through. I guess I'll wake up tomorrow to be some snow.
Yep. I'm gonna keep that joke. I was gonna say something about your state, but I'm gonna
Don't you
keep them close.
Anything you say.
It's nice weather in Mississippi. I'm just saying. Anyway, man, what's happening, everybody? To another episode. CHH with Kim and BERTY. And that is my brother down there, our good brother Yoel, who is becoming a constant on the show. Constant. That's my sister Kim, and I am BERTY. And we are very excited about this week's show. And we have an amazing, and I mean amazing guest. This man is an incredible artist. Most of all, he's a man of God. Right? Loves what he does. If y'all have been following music, CHH, then you have definitely heard his name. So y'all give a warm CHH with Kim and BERTY welcome for our brother, man of faith.
Oh.
Yes, we hear y'all.
Wait, man of faith. He didn't do it right.
Here we go.
So let's give a welcome to our outstanding, amazing CHH artist, man of faith. I had to keep
always trying to one up somebody.
I love it.
Yo, for real, you need to get a shirt for real.
What?
Yes,
it's gonna be called One Up. How about One Up Extra?
Oh my goodness.
That was the great intro about the strawberry shortcake shirt.
So what's been going on, man of faith? How you been doing, bro?
I've been too blessed to complain. How are you guys tonight?
Blessed, man. Blessed.
I'm gonna use that one. Too blessed to complain. That's a T-shirt, man. Faith. That's a T-shirt.
Man, thank you for your yes, man, for you coming on, bro. I know your schedule is busy, so let's get into it, man. For the people that don't know you, aren't familiar with you, or for those that are getting acquainted with you, can you give them a brief bio that we didn't cover or anything?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I go by Man of Faith. I've been doing CHH since 2009. Was just a young dude that really fell in love with God, fell in love with ministry. I got plugged into my youth group at 18 years old. Really had like a powerful encounter with God, even though I had been in church my entire life. I kind of got mentored by the other youth group members that were just like a year older than me. They were super talented music artists. This isn't anything that I ever saw myself doing. I'm not somebody that wants to be heard or seen or be in the spotlight. I don't like attention. I was the shyest kid in the world. I used to skip school just like for like oral presentations and whatnot. Like this was not anything, but God called me into this. And so I started working with my youth. We started putting on events and shows in our city, in the schools and community festivals. And we started seeing the fruit of the powerful tool that music is to bring in the younger generation. And we started seeing people that never went to church hear the gospel and receive Jesus as their Lord and Savior. And I just was like, wow, like this is powerful. I'm willing to put my fears and my everything that I'm not comfortable with and insecure about, right, to the side and say yes to this calling. Started releasing mixtapes. Got picked up with a one single deal by Def Jam in 2011. From there, God just started moving powerfully. Things started taking off. I started getting calls to go to different countries and stuff. But I kind of put a pause on it. I was definitely in a season in my life at the height of my career. I was a season in my life where I needed to get worked on my character. I needed discipleship, so I took a step back, went to ministry training, just dug into my local youth and local ministries that I worked in and just did mentorship in my youth. And then God called me back in 2018, and it's been fire since. You're seeing how much the music industry has changed in the way that I look at things, a little bit older, a little bit more seasoned, a little bit more wiser in the industry. But it has been, just an amazing experience getting to travel the nation and use my gift, but really see how God uses it to exalt and glorify himself.
Man, that's amazing, bro. That is definitely amazing. So shout out to you, man. For most people wouldn't have done that, man, like stepping away from Def Jam and, taking a step back to work on yourself. So that really says a lot about your character, bro, who you are as a man of God. So that says a lot. I know I've been listening to, I think the first time I came across your movie, it was Subalo. I was like, man, who is this? Music dope though, man. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna step back because Kim a real hater and she get mad when I be hogging the interview. She be getting on me and Yoel. So I'm gonna let her and Yoel ask the questions.
That's you, not me.
Hey man, I can't be by myself, bro. You got to help me out on this one, man. We're gonna have to talk behind the scenes, bro. All right, Kim, go ahead.
That's right. Give him the finger like the. Bertie, what did you say when you first heard his song? What did you say?
Subalo. It's a song. He has a song called Subalo.
Subalo.
Mm-hmm.
Can you spell that?
I think it's Subelo. I believe it stands for Turn It Up, right, bro?
Absolutely. Like turn that music up.
Song go hard.
Okay, so I got a different question for you. When you were 10 years old, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Man, you know what? I had two dreams that young. I come from a ministry family, and I grew up watching my grandfather pastor, and he was definitely the man of God that I looked up to the most in my life. So I wanted to be a pastor, but I wanted to be an astronaut too. Like it went one way though. I had two dreams, and one of them came true. So
a pastor and an astronaut. Now there has not been an astronaut who's a pastor yet, so it's never too late.
First. I'm still in time, huh? I'm gonna pass her on the moon or something.
So now, when you and your cousins or your siblings were little, did you guys used to play church? We used to play church.
Oh yeah, all the time. That was our hangout time. We do skits and dances, and
yeah.
None of us could sing or play instruments, but we'd be the worship team at home. Absolutely, those are such great memories.
Yes, they are great memories. So now I got another. Now, if you were, the man of God that you are today, and you needed to give your 10-year-old self a word of wisdom, what would that be?
I really wish that I could. That'd be a powerful thing. I would just tell my 10-year-old self to never give up and never doubt myself. Like, I went through so much in life that took so much of my confidence and my self-worth away, and it took me really leaning into God and seeing myself through his eyes, to see that, regardless of your upbringing, regardless of what you've gone through life, like everybody's voice matters, everybody's life matters. We're all put on this earth for a reason, and it's so beautiful when you can connect that to your purpose and live it out. So yeah, I suffered a lot in my life because of lack of courage, things that I didn't believe I can do. So I let a lot of blessings and opportunities slide. So I would definitely tell myself, never look down on yourself.
What's the greatest thing that you give to people that you're ministering to now? What would you say is the greatest gift that you walk away with?
Oh, if it's something that I can give, man, it's just an encouragement. Like, that's really my favorite part of doing ministry. It's when I get to put the mic down and get to meet people after the show or even during the show. The Holy Spirit is pulling, and I can have those one-on-one conversations with them and meet them wherever they're at. And it doesn't matter what's going on in my life. When there's someone in need in front of you, and you know that you carry the word of God. Everything else falls by the wayside. And so I just like to be a vessel wherever I'm at, and be able to pour into people that need it at their moment.
That's true ministry.
Absolutely.
But that also means that was embedded in you from birth.
Correct.
Absolutely. I knew that. Okay, Yoel, your turn.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I want to ask you about something. Like, this happened a while back. You was able to do the California State Fair.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It was incredible. We actually did it 2 years in a row. We did 2014, not 2014, 2024 and 2025. I had just moved from Florida to California when they were opening up spots for it. And I don't even remember where I saw it, if it was an ad or Google or someone told me about it. I don't remember. But we went up there, and yeah, they gave me a chance, and then they invited me back last year. They invited me again this year. It would have been my third year in a row, but I missed the deadline because they were switching dates from later in the year to earlier in the year. So like a few weeks ago when I went to send in my materials, I saw that the deadline had closed, and it wasn't a great feeling, but we're definitely going to try to get back on there next year.
For sure. Also, can you share about Coffee and Jesus?
Oh yeah, Coffee and Jesus was an event that I did with my worship pastor from our church, New Wave Church, and we were able to go to a coffee shop. Like 15, 16, 17 years in the game. And this was my first coffee shop experience. It was a secular coffee place. I can tell you what, when my worship leader started singing and worship and ushering the presence of God, the manager was tripping. Like, there was such a battle in the atmosphere there. It was so cool though, to be able to go to places that are secular by nature, and to be able to go share the gospel and preach. But like, yeah, we had some resistance from the manager. Like, he was just not enjoying God's presence in that place. Mad, he was over there. We weren't any way, shape, or form bothered by him. But it was a dope experience.
Hey, that's when that rubber really meet the road, because we got to be able to go places certain people can't go.
Absolutely.
Man, and shout out to everybody that's in the comments, man. We appreciate y'all joining us tonight. We have Sister Angela Conley. We have the brother K Murray. Let's see. My spiritual covering is
no.
Dr. Letitia.
No, I get to say it this time.
Oh my God.
I want to welcome doctors.
I can't stand
Doctors with an S. Tony and Lady T. Whitley. Welcome. Gina Livewire. Okay, you can take it back over now.
So I can finish now. We good? I can finish now?
Yeah.
Professional one-upper, for real. Professional. I say this once or twice a show. I love her, but I do not like her. All right, so back to it. So, bro, look, my question is this, man of faith, right? Because we've heard the music, man, right? And we hear some of the testimony, but what got you to this point? I know with most of us, with followers of God, believers in Christ, man, it's something that happened, or what was that one thing that brought you to Christ?
Oh man, yeah. So I grew up in church, but definitely my teenage years, coming from a broken home, abusive father, drug addict, criminal, in and out of jail. We didn't even know where the heck he was at. My parents got divorced at 11. Definitely a hard time. Even though like I did not like that man, and I didn't want him living in my house. I didn't want him putting his hands on my mom no more. Like it was just it wasn't good for him to be in the house, but it still wasn't an easy transition. Watching my mom struggle and do her best to raise 2 children by herself, but absolutely no help. And instilling the love of God in us. But even throughout my teenage years, not really feeling I had an identity or had any worth or any meaning, man, I was just riddled with depression and anxiety and just so much of what takes, it's still so prevalent in this world. So many people suffering from so many things. And yeah, honestly, like as a teenager, I was just, if y'all saw me, I had no life in me. Like it's sad looking at photos. Not knowing the beautiful, gift of life that God had given me, but like it was just like nothing there really. I had no joy, I had no happiness. I was angry, I was sad, I was broken. And I got to the point where I didn't want to be any of those things anymore. And I just started experiencing more of God's presence and how, man, it feels like nothing in this world feels. I didn't feel broken when I was searching for God. I didn't feel empty when I was in my time of worship or my time of study. And I just fell in love with God himself, not just the routine of, growing up in church and still trying to find church. Like, no, I really fell in love with God. I really fell in love with Jesus, and I chased him with everything that I could. And just seeing that his hand was on my life, my entire, like there's so many situations that he protected me from, and he spared my life, and so many things that were in my hands, in my control, and things that were not in my control. And I'm just like, just that reflection period of finding healing and finding worth and finding God. It was finding God. And I've never been able to let go. Like I will forever be thankful for what he did for me. Like I wake up every day grateful for the life that I live now, because, it used to be so dark, so ugly, so empty. But, life is far from perfect. It is far from easy.
Yeah.
You got Jesus, man. And when you rock with him through in and out of every single season, like nothing can break you.
Awesome. Well, man, we are getting to the point to where we're almost time to take a music break. So our first song that we're going to be playing is your song, Beast Mode. Can you talk to us about that joint, man? The joint is banger for real. Like, where did that song come from? And, what's the meaning behind it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So I am big on, every release that I've done in the past few years has just been where I'm at in my life. And moving to California, starting over, which was really hard. I just had everything was smooth. Everything was easy when I was in Florida. I had an established career. I was a important person in my community. I was, 10 years into the same church, 6 years into the same ministry job. That was a huge blessing. And just got shaken and come over here. Moved to California for ministry, started going back to church. I picked up running, which I had never been a runner in my life. It was just a song where I was at my life. And just being an encouragement to so many people to go beast mode in whatever it is. Like, this is a spiritual song, go hard, chase God with all that you got. But this is for, video gamers. This is for gym goers. This is for sports players. This is for people that like reading, like whatever your thing is, like everything you love is we're giving it your all. So yeah, beast mode, just like give everything. Like God's blessing is on us. And, when we chase something, we got to go hard.
Yes, we do. So with that in mind, We're gonna move right on into beast mode, and that's my favorite one too. By the way. Ernest, let's go to beast mode.
I'm about to get it high. I'm doing more than that talking, cause boy, I live it high. Stack so many wins, they claim I'm using cheat codes. But in everything I do, I'm going beast mode. Let me break it down like this. I got ops over my shoulder, every stone they throws a miss. Had to overlook my failures, clean my vision, fix my sight. Had to flex with just a little, had to prove that I was right. I done leveled up in this game, fell in love, man, with a calling. I got no need for the fame, I got no need for the mess. I got no plans to quit it, always go to God in prayer. That's why every goal I hit it. So if you want it, I got it. Blessed down on my socks. I'm a preacher, a prophet. Press my foot on the rock. Momentum building, I can feel it. Plant my seed in good soil, and I ain't gon' let them steal it. Getting stronger, getting faster, getting meaner by the minute, man. Not only in the flesh, I'm talking about the spirit, man. So if you want it, you can do it too. But get your tail off the couch, man. There's work to do. I'm about to get it high. I'm doing more than that talking, cause boy, I live it high. Stack so many wins, they claim I'm using cheat codes. But in everything I do, I'm going beast mode. I'm about to get it high. I'm doing more than that talking, cause boy, I live it high. Stack so many wins, they claim I'm using cheat codes. But in everything I do, I'm going beast mode. Let me tell you something about life. Nothing comes for free. It's great to be a dreamer, but I think it's time to wake up. Put your faith in action, man. Let's win. I stepped up, so did the demons in my face. Swing my sword and I always keep a smile on my face. I'ma go all in, give it all I got. Even when it ain't much, God makes a little a lot. I went from nothing to something. You might not know my story, but promise you I ain't frontin'. How to beat all the odds, look my fears in the face. Trip up a few times, but learn to give myself grace. Now I take that same grace and spread it all through the nations. From your TV screens out to your radio stations. So if you see me, ain't no issue. If I want it, I do it. Ice in my veins, I make it look easy, cause there ain't nothing to it. I'm about to get it high. I'm doing more than that talking, cause boy, I live it high. Stack so many wins, they claim I'm using cheat codes. But in everything I do, I'm going beast mode. I'm about to get it high. I'm doing more than that talking, cause boy, I live it high. Stack so many wins, they claim I'm using cheat codes. But in everything I do, I'm going beast mode. Beast mode. Beast mode.
I'm telling you, the first time I heard that, I kept playing it and kept playing it and kept playing it and kept playing. I'm gonna tell you, that's in the convertible. I don't know what the convertible is. It's in the convertible.
Fire for sure. Definitely.
Love it. Love it.
Mike's in the source.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Yoel?
5 mics in the source.
Hey.
I don't know what that is.
You never read the Source magazine, Kim?
Y'all know.
Y'all pray for Kim. Pray for Kim.
My goodness.
Yeah. Bro, you've done something that I haven't been able to do. My songs haven't made her convertible. I'm just saying. Get no love, none.
Where did you get that beat?
Where did I get it? I actually own that beat. I bought it off the producer that, if I'm not mistaken, it was BeatStars, beatstars.com. I don't know what I looked up. That God led me to that beat, and he made it affordable so that I can own the master to it. And yeah, no, I love it. I love it. It's super hype.
It does something. You know, I can always tell when somebody's done a song, you know, from within their spirit, or they were guided, because it sits right in my chest. I don't know how to explain it, but if you know what I'm saying, it sits right there in my chest, and I can actually feel it. And that song, you were definitely on something.
Thank you. No, like, I really do just try to keep music as real as possible. Like, it's hard to it's hard to like fake something or like to be a part of something or create something that's not just authentic. And I'm not at that point in my life or career. So that's why I don't be putting out 25 songs a year. You know, like I ain't got it. Like I'm not. I gotta feel it. It's gotta be real. It's gotta be experienced.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, let me say something. Nolan, I am not giving BERTY no love. He cannot get in my car.
No way.
Good.
So, bro, what does when it's time for Man of Faith to sit down, Brian, you getting ready to create? What does your process look like, bro? I know, like a lot of artists, some artists might pick the beat first, some might write, God might give them the words. What does your process look like?
Oh man, that's kind of hard to answer. I feel like it's been changing over the past few years. Just feeling a lot of freedom and liberty in not having any pressure to release music just out of the sake of releasing. In no way am I mean to bragging. I'm just like I hit all my goals. Like I reached everything that I wanted to, and just am doing this out of love and out of obedience because I believe God uses this gift to bless others. And so yeah, I'm usually one that need to hear the beat and then to hear melodies and flows and the chorus and whatever it is, but like especially with I think the last song that we're playing today, Big Faith, Big God gave me that theme before I was even looking for a song. So I was just looking for a beat to match that. So I guess it changes per the song.
Got it. When did you realize that you had the gift of music, bro? Was it like at an early age, or that's something that you started doing later?
It was definitely much later. Like I was saying, like I started serving at my youth at 18, and it was really the people that I was working with, the other leadership that were just crazy talented, knew how to play instruments. They were dope dancers. They were MCs. They were singers. They were just like multi-talented, and just being around them kind of gave me the urge to try it. And I was like 18 when I really found out like I can write a little bit, I can rap a little bit, I can perform a little bit. It definitely took a lot of polishing and a lot of work in it, but it was definitely later in life.
Now you weren't in the Sunshine Band with the Sunshine Choir, were you, when you were growing up? Everybody was in their little kids choir at their church.
Man, I'd be hiding behind somebody, so if I was, you wouldn't be able to see me anyways.
We have fond memories of being in the children's choir.
Yeah.
And then you better do right, because your mama was looking at you from the pit, from out in the audience, because she was gonna get you at church.
Man, even as an adult, I was preaching like at 22, and I was chewing gum on the pulpit, and I saw her like, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Mom. I forgot. So even now,
yeah, that ain't never going away.
No, I love it.
So, bro, how did you get the name? I mean, we see what the name is, but how did you get it? Did somebody give it to you, or?
Oh man, this was kind of a crazy experience. So when I was doing music with with my youth group back then, they had like a group name. I don't even recall what it was, but I was part of a group and I went by multiple different names. I really didn't find my identity, and then I moved out of state from where we were doing music from and kind of took the solo route. And I went through like so many ideas. I had like a paper with just things I was trying to combine. And I remember just sitting back and being frustrated. I'm like, I cannot continue to put all this music out and not have like my name. So I prayed on it. And this is the first and the only time I ever heard God's audible voice. I was taking a nap and I just heard somebody calling, man of faith, man of faith, man of faith. And it got louder as I woke up, and I'm like, that's it. And from that day forward, I went by Man of Faith. Like, I'll tell you something, like, I love the name, not only because I really believe like God gave it to me himself, but, we go through struggles and ups and downs in our faith. And, even in my community where I live, like people don't know my name, Jovanny. Like they call me man of faith, and they're speaking that and prophesying that over my life. So like I've never wanted to switch it. Even when we started going mainstream, like that's not probably the most mainstream name in the world, especially when you're trying to cross over and be just trying to let people want to listen to your music, because they're going to judge you by your name. They're going to judge you by your look before they check out the music. And man, might not be the most attractive name to like the regular hood dude or whoever I'm trying to reach. So, but I never strayed away from it because of that. Like I really do feel like God gave me that brand. And again, like just hear people speak that on my life all the time, even when I don't necessarily feel like a man of faith.
Now, when you heard his audible voice for the first time, how did you respond?
Honestly, the first thing I did was went and grabbed my notebook and I just wrote the name down. I am as bad as a remember of anything. So like, not that I think I could ever possibly forget that just from the experience, but I went and wrote it down and that was in a time in my life where I was just pushing the boundaries of my spiritual life in prayer and worship and just experiencing God in new ways. Like he was just showing me how real he was in so many areas of my life. So like, in no way am I trying to say like I was expecting it, but like it was just his presence was so evident, and it was a really beautiful time in my life where he was doing just so much in me. So like it was just nice, man. Hear your father's voice, like it definitely was.
All right, Joel.
I wanted to ask you about something. Like they kind of mentioned it on Urban Influencer. One name was mentioned, Kjo, but can you share about other artists you've had the chance to work with?
Oh yeah, no, Canton Jones was cool. That was he did the Gospel Hip Hop Awards in 2021 in Atlanta, and I was nominated for a few, and then I was performing as well. And I was just in awe. I met so many of like the people I listened to and grew up on, just respected greatly. And so he was honored that night as a gospel legend. And he went up on stage and he took a ton of the artists that had already performed and let us jump up on the stage, and we were just going crazy. I gave him more energy than I had than the energy that I had for my own performance, but that was dope. And the same night, their gospel legend BBJ, which is someone that took me early in my career, took me under his wing and just taught me so much. I would never have seen nearly the amount of success that I have seen just in the industry sense if he had not really took me and poured into me. And I just learned so much from him, from being someone, that was in magazines like The Source, and just someone that was able to have success in the secular world, his music videos on BET, his album on the charts, and like just looking at little me and just pouring into me. That was super dope. But yeah, no, like honestly, a lot of the collaborations that I have are like real life friends, people that I do life with. I know you guys are going to play Everyday Thang there in just a little bit, and that's featuring D Black, which is one of my favorite Christian hip hop artists. We have done a ton of ministry. We were before I moved out here, we were in the same city for years. I didn't know this man was in my city, or I would have connected way earlier. But we did a camp for underprivileged youth, and we ministered there, and we just connected, and it's been super dope. So him, Bishop Freeze, I mean, there's just like a lot of legends and a lot of people that are coming up as well. I love the collabs, I really do.
Canton is one of my favorite, and he's
mine too.
Larger than life in person, just being around him. But one of my favorite tracks of his is the album that he did with his wife.
Oh my
gosh, I love it.
Matter of fact, I got a fun fact about that. Y'all remember my mixtape Y'all City Dreaming?
Yes.
That was inspired by God City, USA.
Nice. Nice. Man, that's and look, it looks like Mrs. Man of Faith is in the building. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining us, man. Yeah, bro. So that's impressive resume, man. Some nice people to know too. BBJ is very influential. I've gotten good advice from him, and D Black also is somebody who's just an incredible, dope artist, man. Amazing. So, bro, what's next for you, man? What do we have coming up?
Oh man, I'm super excited. So even with the hit of not being able to go back to the fair this year, partnership with myself, in partnership with my church, New Wave Church, and in partnership with my entertainment label, a label that I run with my pastor and my brother, Turbo the rapper out here in Sacramento. We are putting on Sacktown for Christ, a community festival at the end of the year, probably in fall. We're actually hoping to lock down the date as soon as this week, God willing. And we just want to have a music festival, community outreach. Like it's super dope. So we preparing and getting ready for that. And also I'm trying to put my album out this summer. It's going to be called Algorithm. It's an album I've been trying to put out for years, man. A couple years ago, I spilled, which is crazy, man. It was a freak accident. I think God did it on purpose. I spilled energy drink on my laptop and poof, everything. And what stunk was that, like, I had just dropped my backup, my memory backup. And so nothing that I had created was saved. And so, like, I lost a lot of what I was doing my album with. And so it was hard. That was a hard pill to swallow. I stepped away from creating for months. I was just out of frustration. But in that time that I stepped away, I really felt like God poured new songs out. And so I've released a couple new singles that are, all of it's going to be on the album. And I got like 4 or 5 more. And then, yeah, we're putting it out this summer.
Did you cry when that happened?
I wish, if I was more of a crier, I would have cried. I don't know if it's like that pride Hispanic male thing. Like, you got to be tough. Like, it hurt my soul. It hurt my soul. And honestly, for like 3 to 4 weeks, I was taking the hard drive to everywhere, spending money on like just to see if people could fix it. And it was not fixable. But yeah, that was rough.
Cool. We also see that your mother is here too. So shout out to you too, man. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it, man. That's lovely when your family supports you. That's a beautiful thing, man.
Oh yeah.
So we try to get to every question. So it was a couple of questions. One was Sister Angela Conley had asked, do you ever go out to minister on the East Coast? And then my spiritual covering, Pastor Whitley, Dr. Whitley, he asked, what would your dream collab be? If there's a dream collaboration, what would it be? So 2 questions.
Awesome. Oh yeah. So like, again, like I've only been in California for 2 years, and thank God for all the opportunities that he's opened up here. But I've done, 98% of my career has been on the East Coast. I will actually be there in July, but it's for a camp. So it's not like something that's open, but I'm always open. I'm waiting for the phone calls. There's a lot of what hurt sometimes. Not everybody knew that I came to California. So a lot of events that I was doing yearly, I'm getting hit up to see if I'm available for it. I'm like, I'm on the other side of the world, girl. Like, it's a hurt. But I definitely want to, be able to go back to the East Coast and do some things up and down there. It's an amazing time. And I'm sorry, what was the second question?
So if there was a dream collaboration, who would it be with? What's like a dream collab or? Yeah.
Ooh, that is good. If now we talking about a CHH space, I am like, and maybe it's because I'm a Tampa boy just like him, but like KB is my favorite, Christian hip hop artist. I've seen this man for like 50 minutes run up and down the stage. Now that is cardio goals. He is dope. He's humble. Yeah. He's a community guy. He has a great reputation, like in and out. And that's really hard to find, like even in Christian hip hop, like dudes that are dope, but like are also like not really into themselves. I'm gonna just be real. And so like, yeah, no, that'd probably be my dream collab right there.
We come to that favorite part of our show, and this is called the KB Double Play. And that's where we play 2 of your songs back to back. So can you tell us about the 2 songs that we are getting ready to feature?
Oh yeah, so I know it's gonna be Everyday Thang and Big Faith Big God. These are 2 songs that I collabed again with 2 of my favorite rappers. when it comes to Big Faith, Big God and having Anomaly on there, it's not someone you might have heard of, but I promise y'all gonna hear him real soon. There's someone actually just signed on to my entertainment label, so I'm gonna get to work with him and push him and market and just see what God do with him. He's extremely talented. That was the latest single that we just dropped last month, and Swan Holy Culture's radio song contest, so I got it up on there. The love has been just super real, super overwhelming, and I'm super glad that people are gravitating towards it. And then I think the other song was Everyday Thing featuring D Black. That song was a gift, man. I'll tell you that I put out a couple songs after my album Velocity in 2021, which I actually signed on to a label to release that one. We had a nationwide tour, and then COVID happened. So we did everything we possibly could with it, and I'm really glad that it's been able to reach other people. But I put out a couple songs after going back independent, and they didn't hit the same way my album did. And then this song came out, and it took off. I love performing Everyday Thing, especially. It's just a vibe, and to me it's a Christian anthem. It's easy to talk the talk, but do you walk the walk? Like this Christian lifestyle, this the Great Commission, our jobs and our purpose on this world that God left us here to do. That's an everyday thing. You can't fake the funk.
Come on.
All right, it's time for the KB double play.
It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. Man of faith and deep black. Say that's an everyday thing. Come on. It's an everyday thing. Switch another win, we counted up another rain. When he opens doors, no man can close. Time to get what's yours. Believe me, that's an everyday thing. Yeah, that's an everyday thing. We heat it up like a blue flame, kicking devils in the face like I'm Luke Kane. I hit the ground like a running back, slipped up, but I fixed my feet so I could run it back. And I haven't slowed down since, making big moves that please gotta make sense. Yeah, that's how we do round here. We sow the season, watch the blessings follow me like all year. Fix you a plate, I serve it up like it's good food. The world is hungry, so we feed them with that good news. The fight's rigged, so don't choose. Guarantee to win, place your best, we can't lose. 7 days a week, I bear my cross and put that faith in action. I'm chasing him instead of searching for that satisfaction. It's an everyday thing. Switch another win, we counted up another rain. When he opens doors, no man can close. Time to get what's yours. Believe me, that's an everyday thing. Yeah, that's an everyday thing. We heat it up like a blue flame, kicking devils in the face like I'm Luke Kane.
My life like deja vu. Day one, pray, same thing, day two. Walking with the Lord, still I won't be moved. That's an oxymoron, the doubt is foreign. Wait for it, often we win. Give God praise, wake up, do it again. That's an everyday thing, less stress and more blessing. That's what every day bring. Yeah, I live it, I'm committed like an everyday ring. In love with the Lord, that's an everyday fling. So every day I sing, my God is an awesome God and He reigns. Now and forever, tomorrow He's still the same like every day.
It's an everyday thing. Switch another win, we counted up another rain. When He opens doors, no man can close. Time to get what's yours. Believe me, that's an everyday thing. Yeah, that's an everyday thing. We heat it up like a blue flame, kicking devils in the face like I'm many are called, only a few answer the phone. I'd rather be living the will of God instead of sitting at home. Don't wanna waste this life, I wanna live it. He asked for my all, no turning back, better believe I'ma give it. I stay prayed up, yeah, that's an everyday. We stay paid up, blessings they come my way. Yeah, I worship at His throne, that's an everyday. Invite Him to my home, that's an everyday. Study His word like every day. Asking for wisdom and to guide my way. 7 days a week I bear my cross and put that faith in action. I'm chasing Him instead of searching for that satisfaction. It's an everyday thing. Switch another win, we counted up another rain. When He opens doors, no man can close. Time to get what's yours. Believe me, that's an everyday thing. Yeah, I got big faith in a big God. Looking at my life, they might think it's really odd. Listen here, there's been a drought, so we gon' go and make it rain on them. They need a change, so we gon' go and switch the game on. I got big faith in a big God. Looking at my life, they might think it's really odd. Make it clear, there's been a drought, so we gon' go and make it rain on them. They need a change, so we gon' go and switch the game on them. The kingdom just stepped in, and it looks a little different to those walking in sin. Big faith, big God with a big attitude. Y'all been starving, we been eating, come and get you some food. They been waiting for the drop, so I got more on the way. Everyone 100K, now what's a hater to say? We been building something great, so holler back if you with me. 20 years to knock me down when they ain't never gonna get me. I've seen them move mountains, I've seen them break chains. I've seen the demons flee every time that I call his name. And I will not be silenced, I will not be moved. Come ride this new way, cause Jesus Christ is on the move. I got big faith in a big God. Looking at my life, they might think it's really odd. Listen here, there's been a drought, so we gon' go and make it rain on them. They need a change, so we gon' go and switch the game on. I got big faith in a big God. Looking at my life, they might think it's really odd. Make it clear, there's been a drought, so we gon' go and make it rain on them. They need a change, so we gon' go and switch the game on them.
Gang, gang, we the new wave, get splashed on, come and get saved. Really cooking up, flow souffle. For the water, I go Bobby Boucher. This living water, straight from the Father. A spit up in the word to Katara. Spirit farmer, you can see the aura from the hidden leaf, trying to save a Gara. I go harder, my dear. God is with me, who shall I fear? Got these rappers all in my ear. BBL is all that I hear. Let's be clear. Only do for the Lord only. T-Lo keep it holy. Got foundation on a rock, and I don't mess with you jabronis. My God great like Tiger Tony. Mobbing with the great I am. Rocko sound like Popeye when he go eat spinach out the can. I've been working like a slave, oh yeah, I'm with the master's plan. Now he blessed me with that green, and I ain't talking eggs and ham. I got foot on neck. What did you expect? Talking about my God, I do not tolerate no disrespect. On the set, T-Lo, but that new wave got me started up again. Mobbing with the man of faith, he should've never let me in.
I got big faith in a big God. Looking at my life, they might think it's really odd. Listen here, there's been a drought, so we gon' go and make it rain on them. They need a change, so we gon' go and switch the game on. I got big faith in a big God. Looking at my life, they might think it's really odd. Make it clear, there's been a drought, so we gon' go and make it rain on them. They need a change, so we gon' go and switch the game on them.
Yes.
Look, I got to put my glasses on to talk about this.
It's serious when the songs make you frown up when you just get that. It's like them telling you the stank face. Wow.
Hey, I need to say something. Kim and BERTY, stop running. We all got to answer that question.
What question?
Dream collab. Run it.
What's the dream? What was the question?
What would your dream collab be?
Oh, mine or Man of Faith?
No, yours.
Oh, mine. Oh, gosh.
Come on, BERTY.
You do it, BERTY. I can't think.
Mine, it probably was. Well, no problem about it. I'm like a real big fan of Sevens. I'm a fan of like a lot of my I've actually had a chance to talk to a lot of my peers or whatever and stuff. But probably the one that I haven't met yet, that I haven't had a chance to, and I love his music, is Seven. So if it was a dream collab, it'd probably be Seven.
Okay, so now with my dream collab, does it have to be CHH? Can it be Gospel House?
Anybody.
Okay, so I want to do a Gospel House track. That's what I want to do. I might let y'all be on it, but my collab would be Lady Alma. That would be my collab, and then I would do a Gospel House track, and then I might let y'all say a little bit something on it.
We
So,
were talking
Man
about
of Faith.
earlier. Look, my dream collab would be K-Joe and Eshawn Burgundy.
Nice, they dope. Yeah, both of them are dope.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, so we've heard the name come up a couple of times, man. So talk to us about New Wave.
Oh yeah, New Wave is a partnership between me and my boy, which is my pastor and just a great mentor, a great friend in my life, Timberon, the rapper from out here in Sacramento as well. And so we just both had a lot of experience in the music industry and had a lot of desire to push new and upcoming talent as far as it can possibly go. And we have a squad of like from 10 to 12. Honestly, I lost count. It's a lot of us. And we're just doing our best to expose them to the industry, get them as many opportunities to minister their music in any way, shape, or form. And we have artists on the West Coast, the East Coast. And then from that passion and from that collaboration came a church, which is New Wave Church in Sacramento, California. And we have been a church for about 13, 14 months. And just over the past couple months, we have seen just an explosion of everything that God has promised and spoke to us before we started it. And, lives are being transformed and just poured on, and people are coming with their families, and it's just been really beautiful. So yeah, just New Wave Church, New Wave ENT, we out here in North Cali just keeping busy and just pushing for the kingdom as much as we possibly can.
That's dope,
That's
man.
dope. Oh gosh, we're starting to say the same thing. Lord help me.
Kim, I know you trying to be like me. But since you pushing people, you helping people out. Can you help her out?
Lord
She been wanting to jump on everybody's song, be in everybody's video and stuff. Help her, please.
Amen of faith. Amen of faith. If you could say anything to inspire others to get to that big faith, that big God, what would you say to them?
Oh man, like I understand, like people really struggle with their faith, but if you just remember what God has brought you through and everything that he has already done for you, like it's easy. I find myself in that position all the time. I'm like, how the heck, how in the world am I going to get through this? Whether it be in your health, in your family, in your relationships, your marriage, your finances, whatever it be like, Lord, like, I know you're going to do something, but like how and why? And then I just remember, I'm like, I've been in so much worse positions. I've been in so much worse situations, and God did the impossible. And he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Like if he did it before, he's certainly going to do it again. And that's what really pumps up my faith, is just remembering everything that God has already done.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, bro.
Hand over fist.
Absolutely. This has been an amazing episode, bro. So anytime that you have anything coming, once again, bro, thank you for coming on, man. Anytime that you have anything coming out, bro, please get it to us. Y'all do us a favor. And man of faith, real quick before we get out of here, let everybody know where they can go ahead to support you.
Oh yeah, so the easiest way is manoffaithmusic.com. All my links, my videos, my booking info, everything's on there. But I am on all social platforms at Real Man of Faith. YouTube, Man of Faith. We got a few music videos out there. I am currently brainstorming for the Big Faith, Big God music video that we're trying to film early next month. So yeah, just connect Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever we at. I'm there. Not too hard to find.
Awesome, bro. Well, man, once again, thank you so much, bro. Continue blessings to you and your family, your ministry, and everything you touch, bro. For everybody that joined us tonight, man, thank y'all so much for your support. We love y'all, and we will be back here, God willing, next week with another episode of CHH with Kim and BERTY, and probably that guy that you see right there, Yoel Yehuda. Y'all be blessed. Have a good one.
Don't touch that dial. Just chill for a while. Keep it locked with my man Tony D. Welcome to something new, something you're not used to. It's fresh and guaranteed to bless. New Artist Profile. Yeah, it's a new day with a new sound. Keep it locked, you're listening to the new Artist Profile. Thank God for music. New music on the radio.
What's going on, you guys? Adrian Constanary Jr. here, and I'm here to talk to you about a brand new show that we're bringing to Level Up Nation called The Herd. He earns respect daily. This is an all-men's talk show where we'll be making a lot of different topics come to light, and where all excuses will get checked at the door, but also where brotherhood will be pushed. So we'll have a lot of different things. Make sure you guys tune in, join in with the comments, and give us a couple different things. Feed into this conversation. But we're looking forward to talking with you every Sunday. Make sure you tune in with Level Up Nation. I'm Adrian Constanary, one of the co-host for The Herd, ready to talk with you.
Now rocking with the CHH, so tune in to the CHH.
Yeah, this is the theme song, not an interlude. CHH with Kim and BERTY, I hope you're in the mood. For a special guest in the interview, supporting the kingdom, and we continue to bring it to you non-stop. Yo, the show's a pop. Sunday night, 7th Century, we all in the spot. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, keep it locked. We Level Up Nation, we rising to the top. Yo, it's a Holy Ghost party, get your groove on. The KB double player, keep your move on. You can make the convertible if you groove strong. Come on and get your praise on for about an hour long. Shout out to Kim, yo, this is our song. You can check the time zone, the show's coming on. Tell your friends to tune in, we won't steer you wrong. CHH with Kim and BERTY, tap in and cheer along.
You're now rocking with the CHH, so tune in to the CHH.
Hello, everyone. This is Pat Nash of Pat Nash Talks. I'm here every single Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can find us right here on Level Up Nation.
We all looking for a connection, something real, something true. In a world full of broken promises, I still believe in you. Every problem, every answer, got a face, got a name.
$365 days a year, we give God the Most High all the praise. 365, I be praising my God. 365, I be praising my God. 365, I be praising my God. Praising my God. Praising my God. Listen, I give him praise like all day, but that's too much. Some of y'all say, but it's Yahweh, not y'all's way. He's a big guy, mucho grande, gigantic, el gigante, boss with the sauce, picante, the real rock, no Kanye, explosive, he the Bombay. Without him, then there's no me. Only God, that's my OG. I make moves, keep closely in the game alive and let him coach me. It's his team and he run plays. I'm obedient to what the sun say. No turning back, there's only one way. Elevation, so clear the runway. Yes, sir. See, he take the lead and I follow him faithfully. Into it is spirit, so there is no hate in me. To do his will, that's why he created me. Coming back soon, your boy waiting patiently waiting, so stop all the hating. God is the one in the rocket with Satan. Worthy of praise, your might as well praise him. Hands in the air, so go on and raise them. Those that are lost, God can save them. Mercy on point and his grace is amazing. Those that are lost, God can save them. Mercy on point and his grace is amazing. 365, I be praising my God. 365, I be praising my God. 365, I be praising my God. Praising my God. Praising my God. I said 365, I be praising my God. 365, I be praising my God. 365, I be praising my God. Praising my God. Praising my God.
All praises to the Most High. He gave us a son for his grace and mercy. He gave us a spirit and truth so we can walk bold through controversy. He's a refuge for my pain and he's my guidance through any threat. He prepared us with a sword, but we must believe what the sun said. The sacrifice, the truth, and repentance is the only way we see the light. Must be reborn through the spirit to understand what ain't in your sight. Living by faith and not by fear. No room for the wicked, no need to invite. Only way we win in this fight is focus on the Most High. When I wake up in every morning, I'm in prayer while the day's forming. Giving thanks for the transforming in my life so I become forming. With the Most High, my life's on the line. 24/7, 365, he gave me life so I give him mine. He made divine in his design. When I wake up in every morning, I'm in prayer while the day's forming. Giving thanks for the transforming in my life so I become forming. With the Most High, my life's on the line. 24/7, 365, he gave me life so I give him mine. Ain't no other way to be divine.
365, I be praising my God. 365, I be praising my God. 365, I be praising my God. Praising my God. Praising my God. I said